Okay, so here's another question from Flora. So this is about the side-by-side exercise. Um, I have two practical questions. How do you use the side-by-side chart once we filled it in? Do you take it apart? I'll show you. I'll do a little screen share one sec. Pull this up for everyone to see. Okay, but how do you actually use it once you filled it in? Do you take it apart and use it in the philosophy page, or is it mainly to hone our own clarity? You got it. And while filling out the two sides, should the answers correlate with the chart, like I uh, fill out what's going on for them and then correlate this to what I think is going on in the other box. Yeah, so for everyone, this is what's being talked about here. Um, okay, there. So this is called the two sides worksheet, and this was something I came up with just a month or so ago because people kept getting confused between the niche and the point of view. So, your client is having a certain experience, and if you speak to that, that's going to establish relevance, right? This is their experience of the effect of things. And if you nail this, they say, that's me. Your point of view is what establishes credibility. And it's your perspective on the cause, right? They're having an experience of the effect, but you have your take on the cause. And if you do a good job, they say, oh, that makes sense. So island A is the problem. Here's their symptoms. But then on your side of it, this is your diagnosis of why it's happening. Island B, here's what they're craving, but you've got a kind of island C. Here's what I think is possible that you may not even realize. On island Z, they've got their fears of what might happen, but you've also got a prognosis, the kind of worst case scenario of what might happen that might not be as bad as what they're fearing or might be worse. Uh, so this is their thoughts, this is your thoughts. They've tried a lot of things in the past, and you have your take on what's needed. So yes, this is really mostly for our own clarity, doing this worksheet, filling it out. Because sometimes people are so clear about their diagnosis, but that's usually what I find. They're clear about their diagnosis, but they don't have the niche stuff figured out. And you can reverse engineer from this. So once you got the diagnosis, you can say, okay, great. So if somebody has those things going on, what symptoms are likely to be there, right? You can reverse engineer that. And if you know what's possible for them, you still ask, wait a minute, but are they craving this? Is this what they're asking for? So we need to start making these distinctions again between their experience and our perspective. And this sheet can help. And what do you do with the content that comes up in this sheet? So many different things. I mean, here's Island A and B. There's your homepage. There's the top of the sales page. This is, in fact, probably the top of almost every page on your website is reminding people about this. This stuff here, actually, these four, this is there's your homepage. Largely, that's content for that. And here, this is the basis of your My Philosophy page. But the point of view work, it's not just the My Philosophy page. It's every social media post you do. It's every newsletter you write. So it's a sourdough starter, if you will. It's just going to get you going.